Ladies and gentlemen, put your dancing boots on. It's time for Billy Bowles' Swinging Country on KSSL, a truly authentic country music radio program, bringing you the official music of Texas Western Swing and the very best in real traditional country music, Western and country gospel by today's independent artists, with lots of fiddles and steel because dang, we love the twang. And of course, now and then a good touch of the classics. Billy Bowles, winner of the coveted Academy of Western Artists Will Rogers Award for Disc Jockey of the Year 2012, inducted into the prestigious Cowtown Society of Western Music Heroes Hall of Fame, and Disc Jockey of the Year 2013, inducted into the Elite Northwest Western Swing Music Society Hall of Fame in 2014, inducted into the Texas Western Swing Hall of Fame 2015. And now, here's Billy Bowles, coming to you from 107.3, 94.1, and streaming around the world at KSSLFM.com.
Howdy do, friends, and welcome to Swinging Country. We got a lot to go through today, so let's get her kicked off. First tune is one that our world radio premiered about 2 weeks ago from Lonnie Spiker. There's only one. Then we're going to hear one that was requested from Holly Tucker. Didn't know if I had it, but I found it. So we're going to play one called Country Music Won't Let Me, and our very own KSSL's Cathy Whitten, I'm Always on a Mountain When I Fall. Enjoy.
Just before the dawn, I get up and put the coffee on. Then I realize I've made enough for two. When will I get over losing you? I think about you when I'm away. I dream about you and my poor heartache. I cry myself to sleep and night goes on. I've heard enough for two, there's only one. Day just like today. Your memory's here, although you went away. I'm half of what I was since you've been gone. I've heard enough for two, there's only one.
Every time I leave you in the past, just when my mind quits looking back, I hear a hurting song that takes me back where we went wrong. written just for you and me. I'd give anything if I could just move on. But country music won't let me. It's way too real. It hits me heavy right when I'm letting go. It keeps me holding on. That lonely crying steel guitar re-breaks the broken in my heart. Thought I'd be over you already, but country music won't let me. It follows me everywhere I go, in the bar, in the car, on the radio. Even when I turn it off, I still sing along. And when the needle falls on Patsy Cline, I'll fall to pieces every time. I'd give anything if I could just stay strong. But country music won't let me. It's way too real. It hits me heavy right when I'm letting go. It keeps me holding on. That lonely crying steel guitar re-breaks the broken in my heart. Thought I'd be over you already, but country music won't let me. You're nothing but a memory, but I wish it could forget me. Country music won't let me. It's way too real. It hits me heavy right when I'm letting go. It keeps me holding on. That lonely crying steel guitar re-breaks the broken in my heart. Thought I'd be over you already, but country music won't let me. It won't let me.
Good morning, I'm Cathy Whitten, and you are tuned in to Billy Bowles Swingin' Country on KSSL 107.3, 94.1, and KSSLFM.com. Now here's one of my songs.
Most of my life, I've almost been a winner. I've come so close, but never really won. Just when I think I finally made it, I find myself back where I started from. I hate to say I'm giving up, but I believe losing's just become a way of life for me. Losing wouldn't be so bad at all, but I'm always on a mountain when I fall. Then you came along and had me believing. For once in my life, my luck had finally changed. And now you say you're gonna leave me. Seems everything I do winds up the same. I hate to say I'm giving up, but I believe losing's just become a way of life for me. Losing wouldn't be so bad at all, but I'm always
right, started that group out with Lonnie Spiker, There's Only One. Holly Tucker, Country Music Won't Let Me. That was sent to me by CD Tex. And I'm Always on a Mountain When I Fall. KSSL's own Cathy Whitten. Great job, great music, folk. Well, that was brought to you by my hometown tire store, Hometown Tire, formerly known as Sundown Tire and Lube. They now have 2 locations in Sundown. They're still at 903 South Slaughter, Sundown, Texas. That's about a half block south of the traffic light. And they handle your brake jobs, oil changes, all tire needs of any kind. They do wheels and belts and hoses and struts and wipers and batteries and all types of services. In Wolford, they're located at 839 Highway 6282, next door to Mueller Steel Buildings. And they handle brake jobs and all tire needs in Wolford. In Sundown, you call 806-229-2222. In Wolford, 806-781-0301. Both offer roadside service as well. Tell them you heard about it right here on Billy Bowles Swinging Country. While I was out in Fort Worth, Texas a couple of weeks ago having my 6th annual Billy Bowles Swinging Country and AWA Pre-Awards Jam, I had the opportunity to visit with Penny Gilly, and she asked me to let you folks know that if you're in the Fort Worth area, April 29th and 30th, that's a Monday and a Tuesday, they would appreciate you dropping by the Longhorn Saloon at 121 West Exchange. From noon until about 9 p.m., they will be taping next season's shows of the Penny Gilly Show, and they're looking for a crowd and dancers, so drop on by there if you're in the area and have a good time and enjoy some fantastic music. Well, right now we're going to play you one I'm going to send out to Jim Stevens out there in Hartford, Kentucky, his favorite song, Deep Water. It's going to be from Jimmy Burson, and I'm going to see if I can get Jimmy on the line and visit about a couple of great events coming up.
Drifting into deep water, I'm starting to care for you, and you're getting me in deep water. Be careful what you do. Now you want a romance and I'm seeking love, and I know I'll regret it when it ends, 'cause I'm winding up in deep water. Why can't we still be friends? In this deep water, I'm lost between right and wrong, and my love is true as deep water. Your love won't last as long. Now where will it lead me, and where will it end? I can't help but wish I only knew, 'cause I'm wild
That was Deepwater. Hope you enjoyed that, Jim. That was from Jimmy Burson in Texas in the swing, and I have reached Jimmy Burson. I caught him, had him pull off the side of the road so he could talk and visit with me. Good morning, Jimmy.
Good morning, Billy Bowles. How's my friend Billy this morning?
Doing great. I'm a little bit envious. You're out there going to be partying in Wichita Falls and picking and playing and having some fun with the great folks at the Western Swing Music Society of the Southwest get-together.
We're going to be there today. If you're anywhere in the vicinity of Wichita Falls, you need to come by the Elks Club. They start music there this morning, probably at 10 o'clock, and by 10 or 11 tonight, we'll still be going. A great dance floor, lots of good bands, lots of fine folks. So if you're in that vicinity, come on out and join us.
Absolutely. I went to that a year or two back, and man, I had a blast. And you're right, that Elks Lodge over there is beautiful. A lot of good time going to be had out there this weekend, but wanted to visit with you about a couple of great events coming up. You're going to be in Turkey, Texas, of course, the 25th, 6th, and 7th, 48th Annual Bob Wills Day celebration.
We will be there. In fact, I'm going to be there all week. You know, that's not just a weekend anymore. It goes on for 7 or 8 days, so if you're in that area, need to have a travel trailer or a tent or some place to stay. They play music down there all week, but of course the main 3 nights are 3 days of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I think Thursday night they're having Daryl McCall and Tommy Hooker at the old school building for a big dance, and then Friday night, of course, it's Jason Robertson, the Texas Playboys, and Jake Hooker, and then Saturday night it's going to be the South Plains Playboys from South Plains College. They start out the night, kind of opening act, and then Jody Nix finishes out on Saturday night.
I'm sure you'll probably be playing with Jason and all the boys at some of that, won't you?
They always let me do 2 or 3 songs with them. Kind of fulfills my bucket list.
There you go. I tell you what.
Get to play with the Playboys. Yeah.
Absolutely. And, of course, Jason's doing a phenomenal job having taken over the torch, and we're certainly proud of him for that. And proud of all that you do out there. You've got a long legacy in music, Jimmy.
Well, I guess that's just because I've been around quite a while. But I like the last of March, and then April is, man, spring has sprung, and the music starts up, and we have that. And then we'll be at the Turkey Jamboree the first Saturday in April, and then my granddaughter Emily and I are going to Illinois the next week up to the Southern Illinois Steel Guitar Convention, doing some music there, and going to have some fine folks. The great Jeannie Seeley will be up there, and Tim Atwood, a great piano player, with our friend Dow Smith puts all this together. I think Larry Lang and Shane Vandiver are going to be there. I don't know who all, but lots of good music. So we're looking forward to it.
Sounds like it. And then after Turkey, the very next weekend, I'll be seeing you out there in Mineral Wells for the 21st prestigious Cowtown Society of Western Music Swingfest out at the Holiday Hills Country Club in Mineral Wells, Texas. That's right, coming up the 4th of May. Lots of good music, lots of good players, and lots of fine folks, and good food, and it's just a good time. I've been a life member of the Cowtown Society ever since it started, and we've been to a lot of these. And if you like to dance or just like to listen to music and visit with some fine folks, we'll try to make it a point to be there. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, Jimmy, on the day before, on Friday, May the 3rd, from 3 to 10 o'clock, is going to be a free jam going on 3 to 10 with all kinds of amazing pickers out there, and it's just going to be a blast. And I understand this year that you can bring a covered dish or whatever and just kind of have a big old feast, I guess you might say. Well, yeah, sound like a Baptist gathering to me. Bring a covered dish. So yeah. Anyway, it'll be fun, and I want to invite everybody to come out. It's a good time, and it's just good, clean fun, family fun. You can bring your kids and just have a good time. Well, you know, Jimmy, I want to give folks some numbers here. First of all, for Bob Wills Day, look it up online, bobwillsday.com. You might call the city of Turkey, and any questions you have on places that might have RV spaces for rent, you can see the lineup and the schedule, the dances that the foundation's putting on at the school. As you said, Thursday night, they got Dallas Wayne, Tommy Hooker, and Daryl McCall. That's one heck of a lineup right there. Then the next night, they've got Jason Roberts and the Texas Playboys and Billy Mata and yourself and a bunch of folks. And then the very next night, South Plains College Western Swing Band, and Jody Nixon, the Texas Cowboys, closing it out. Don't forget the parade. Always have a spectacular parade there in Turkey. It amazes me for such a small town to have such a spectacular parade each year at 10 o'clock. Then you've got the barbecue and the barbecue cook-off going on. You've got the free outdoor concert at the football field and the arts and crafts shows. Just so much going on in Turkey. Look it up at bobwillsday.com.
And they also have music playing all over town. They've got lots of music. And my friend Tommy Thomsen, who's just recently remodeled this old Church of Western Swing, he's going to be having some really fine musicians there going on in the afternoon into the evening, starting about Tuesday night, I think.
Wow.
No, Wednesday we'll have it. So, and then they're starting a new event. They've never had this before. Tommy is on Sunday morning. He's having a cowboy church at the Church of Western Swing with our good friend Sonny Rice, who's going to be bringing a message, and we'll be having music and a jam session. So it's lots of stuff going on. And if you've never been to Turkey, well, it's quite a unique experience.
It definitely is. And it's habit-forming, too, I might add.
It is.
I also want to mention that Mineral Wells, the Swingfest event, you can call Bubbles at 817-558-7580 for information. You can save a little bit of money if you order your tickets in advance. And the host hotel will again be the Best Western, right across from the Holiday Hills Country Club. And you can call 940-325-2270 and mention Swingfest for a room discount. Well, Jimmy, it's been a real pleasure visiting with you. You got a lot of music coming up, a lot of picking. You and Emily travel safe, and
I appreciate everything you do for our kind of music.
Well, thank you. And it was great seeing you out at the AWA as well.
Thanks, Billy.
All right, we'll be talking to you soon, my friend. Adios.
If the world keeps on turning like I know it's bound to do, then I'll keep on loving you. And if the stars stay in heaven and the moon stays in the blue, then I'll keep on loving you. What if things were to change? The world would stall, the moon wouldn't shine, the stars would fall, I wouldn't care. Long as you're near, it wouldn't matter to me at all. And if the dawn comes tomorrow, like I know it's bound to do, then I'll keep on loving you. If the world keeps on turning like I know it's bound to do, then I'll keep on loving you. And if the stars stay in heaven and the moon stays in the blue, then I'll keep on loving you. What if things were to change? The world would stall, the moon wouldn't shine, the stars would fall, I wouldn't care. Long as you're near, it wouldn't matter to me at all. And if the dawn comes tomorrow, like I know it's bound to do, then I'll keep on loving you. Oh, then I'll keep on loving you.
to heal the hurt inside you. Call my name, I'll come running to you. Call my name, as fast as my beating heart, I'll be there to love you. Call my name, I'll come running to you. Fires of love that died inside come alive each time I touch you. Profundo in mi corazón is too, amor is too. Llámame, yo estaré por ti. Call my name, I'll come running to you. This Gilbert Prather, I want to thank y'all so much for listening to that old song of mine that you just heard on KSSL radio. My CDs are available at all pawn shops in the Southwest. You can buy them out of pawn for about a third of the price. Thank you so much. Love you.
Yes, yes. Hot Tommy.
The songbird yearns to sing a love song. The roses yearn just for the dew. The whole world's yearning for the sunshine. I have a yearning too. I'm yearning just for you. That's all I do, my dear. Yearning why I'm blue. I wish that you were near. Smiles have turned to tears. Days have turned to years. I'm yearning just for you. I hope that you yearn too. Wayne? All right, Albert.
Brother Thomas, it is.
When the shadows fall and stars are gleaming, that's when I miss you most of all. I go to sleep and start to dreaming, that's when I hear you call. I'm yearning just for you. That's all I do, my dear. Yearning while I'm blue. I wish that you were near. Smiles have turned to tears. Days have turned to years. I'm yearning just for you. I hope that you yearn too.
You know we do.
Took my heart as a token. When returned it was broken. Hide your face, shame on you. Shame, shame on you. Shame, shame on you. Took my car and my money. Tell you, gal, now that ain't funny. Darn your hide, shame on you. Shame, shame on you. Shame, shame on you. Ran around with other guys, tried to hide when I got wise. Foolish girl, shame on you. Shame, shame on you. Shame, shame on you. Can you hold your head up high? Look your friends right in the eye. No, you can't. Shame on you.
I hope you enjoyed that visit with Jimmy Burson. I certainly did. A lot of information there. He's staying pretty busy right now. And we came out of that with I'll Keep On Loving You, Jimmy Burson and Texas in the Swing. My friend Gilbert Prather, original Call My Name, Yearning Just For You, Tommy Thomsen, and Shame On You, Brady Bowen and Greg Gibbs on the vocal. Well, friends, you can see all those folks and so many more in Mineral Wells, Texas at the 21st Annual Cowtown Society of Western Music Swingfest. It kicks off on Friday with a free-to-all jam session. You can bring a covered dish. Beer and wine is available for sale there, I believe. You can bring your own bottle, I understand, for the event. And that's starting at 3 o'clock at the Holiday Hills Country Club, Mineral Wells, Texas, goes until 10 o'clock. Then on May the 4th, it starts up at noon. This is the award show day. Tickets are $20 for adults, $5 for children 12 and under. You can save a little bit of money on that if you call in advance, 817-558-7580. Ask for Joyce. Now, on Saturday, like I said, it kicks off at noon. First band up will be Jimmy Burson, Texas in the Swing. First round of awards, Louise Rowe and the Texan Playboys. That includes Billy Briggs and Casey Dickens. And then the second round of awards, then you got the Western Swing Music Society of the Southwest Band under the direction of John Jones. And then the third round of awards. Then closing out the night, 6 to 10 o'clock, will be the Cowtown Society of Western Music All-Star Heroes Band under the direction of Brady Bowen. And that'll include so many folks like Albert Talley, Greg Gibbs, Robert Weeks, John Jones, Larry Reed, J.D. Barham, Gil Prather, Tom Jones, Tommy Thomsen, and just no telling who all else. And so be there and have a great time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was brought to you also by our good friend Ken Goldsmith at Mudsmith. And they have immediate openings for CDL truck drivers in both Snyder and Midland, Texas. And you do need to have your hazmat and tanker endorsements, by the way. Must be at least 21 years of age, clean driving and clean criminal record, drug-free, in good shape, dependable, and trustworthy references. They're going to pay you well. Group health insurance, 401k savings, scheduled time off. Send your resume to Ken Goldsmith at mudsmith.com or apply in person at 1309 West County Road, 114 Midland, Texas. And what do you say we just come out of that right now with a great tune from Ken Goldsmith, Don't Be Angry? And we'll follow that up with a second one, Back Home Again.
Don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand all your little whims and wishes all the time. Just remember that I'm dumb, I guess, like any foolish man, and my head stays sort of foggy 'cause you're mine. Well, I recall the first time that I flirted with you, dear, when I jokingly said, come and be my bride. Now the time has turned the pages, it's the sweetest joke on earth that I have you here forever by my side. Maybe someday you're gonna hurt me. I've been hurt in love before. Only God can know, and time alone will tell. But in the meantime, I'll keep loving you with all my heart and soul, and pray God to let it last if it's His will. So don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand all your little whims and wishes all the time. Just remember that I'm dumb, I guess, like any foolish man, and my head stays sort of foggy 'cause you're mine.
Friends, you're listening to Billy Bowles Swingin' Country every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. That's at 107.3, 94.1, and streaming around the entire world at KSSLFM.com. Thank you for listening.
There's a storm across the valley, clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away. Whining of his wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from riding on your prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road are barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, supper's on the stove. It's a light in your eyes that makes him warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell him. How'd you spend your time? What's the latest thing the neighbors say? And your mother called last Friday. Sunshine made her cry. You felt the baby move just yesterday. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Yes, it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. All the time that I can lay this tired old body down, feel your fingers feather soft on me. The kisses that I live for, the love relights my way, the happiness that living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. It's the little things that makes a house a home. Like a fire softly burning, supper's on the stove. The light in your eyes makes me warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Hey, it's good to be back home again. You know it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. I said, hey, it's good to be back home again.
All right, don't be angry with me, darling. Ken Goldsmith, and back home again. Ken Goldsmith. Hey, are you thinking about recording? I tell you what, if you are, do yourself a huge favor and check out Mud Rock Studio in Midland, Texas. That's mudrockstudio.com. Also look up Nashville on thebrazos.com. Owned by Ken Goldsmith, it is truly a world-class oasis in the desert recording studio, located at 1309 West County Road 114, Midland, Texas. They handle everything for you: music recordings, music videos, publishing, marketing, and distribution. The phone number for more questions, 432-687-6837. That's 432-687-6837. Tell them Billy Bowles Swinging Country. They'd appreciate that, and of course we would as well. Well, we're going to hear from some folks right now whose music you can find at i2irecords.com. Letter I, number 2, letter I. We're going to hear from Two Country for Nashville, Moe Bandy, Will Banister, and you're going to really, truly enjoy this. And have your pen and paper ready, of course.
He's still pushing those cattle, riding high in the saddle, but the fences keep closing him in. Pushed out by bankers and lawyers, freight trains and cattle haulers, investors and foreign money. 'Cause he's the last cowboy in Wyoming. For $1, I'll sing you his song. Yeah, he's the last cowboy in Wyoming. What's gonna happen when the last cowboy's gone? He drives an 18-wheel truck down on his luck and wondering when his time will end. Yeah, he's a big rig jockey. Some folks think he's lucky, but he knows much better than them. 'Cause he's the last cowboy in Wyoming. And for $1, I'll sing you his song. Yeah, he's the last cowboy in Wyoming. What's gonna happen when the last cowboy's gone? Been playing twangy guitars in them honky-tonk bars. The gigs are fewer and farther between, replaced by metal and pop, new country and hip-hop, DJs and karaoke machines. 'Cause he's the last cowboy in Wyoming. And for $1, he'll sing you a song. Yeah, he's the last cowboy in Wyoming. What's gonna happen when the last cowboy's gone? What's gonna happen when the last cowboy's gone?
Hey y'all, this is KSSL Radio, and we are Too Country for Nashville. And they're keeping it country right here, so y'all keep it country too.
If life is like a candle bright, death must be the wind. You can close your window tight, and it still comes blowing in. So I will climb the highest hill and watch the rising sun. And I pray that I chill till I'm too old to die young. Let me watch my children grow to see what they become. Oh Lord, don't let that cold wind blow till I'm too old to die young. Now I have had some dear sweet friends I thought would never die. Now the only thing that's left of them is the teardrops in my eyes. If I could have one wish today and know it would be done, well, I would say everyone could stay till they're too old to die young. Let me watch my children grow to see what they become. Oh Lord, don't let that cold wind blow till I'm too old to die young. Let me watch my children grow to see what they become. Oh Lord, don't let that cold wind blow till I'm too old to die young.
This is Moe Bandy, and you're listening to Billy Bowe's Swingin' Country right here on KSSL. You just heard one of my songs available at i2irecords.com. Thanks for playing it, Billy B. Keep swingin' country.
I've got nothing to complain about. I've never had to do without. I've tried to live my life as best I could. Lord knows I've made mistakes, and I know that I've had tough breaks and been through things I never understood. But all in all, life's been good, and good times are here to stay. I've got a loving wife and a baby on the way. That is plain to see is God made you just for me, baby. If you never go away, good times will stay. Everything I've got I'm thankful for, and I could never ask for more, 'cause everything I've got's just what I need. Life could never get me down as long as I've got you around. There's good times, I know that you'll agree. Happiness was meant for you and me, and good times are here to stay. I got a loving wife and a baby on the way. One thing that is plain to see is God made you just for me, and baby, if you never go away, good times will stay. One thing that is plain to see is God made you just for me, and baby, if you never go away, good times will stay.
here's Billy Bowles coming to you from 107.3, 94.1, and streaming around the world at KSSLFM.com.
That group started with Last Cowboy in Wyoming, 2 Country 4 Nashville. And then we heard Till I'm Too Old to Die Young, Moe Bandy, and Good Times Will Stay, Will Banister and the Modern Day Ramblers. All of those guys' music, along with so many others like Dawn Anita, Gary Ash, Tim Atwood, Lorraine Chavana, Bob Corley, Chuck Cusimano, Teresa Harris, Steve Griggs, Joni Harms, Lisa Lane, Dennis Ledbetter, Cathy Whitten, Richard Lynch, Bobby Marquez, Bob Marshall, Billy Mata, Tara Noel, Rick Norcross, D.G. Overby, Jack Phillips, Lonnie Spiker, and many, many others, available at i2irecords.com. That's a letter I, the number 2, the letter I, i2irecords.com. Something else all of those have in common, they will all be appearing at the Coyote Country Store in Gale, Texas. 2 Country 4 Nashville are going to be there July the 19th. Then Moe Bandy, along with Will Banister, will both be there on May the 18th and also August the 17th for Will Banister as well. So, a lot of good things happening at the Coyote Country Store. And by the way, tonight's big concert with T. Graham Brown will be rescheduled due to weather conditions not being really favorable for an outdoor event, unfortunately. But it will be rescheduled. Keep up with everything on Becky's timeline, on Becky's Coyote Country Store deal on Facebook, as well as OuthouseTickets.com. You can call Becky with any questions at 806-756-4330. But there is a ton of great shows coming up this year at the Coyote Country Store, and you do want to keep up with it. And I appreciate Becky being on the show with us last week. It was a big blast. Last night, of course, was David Frizzell, and Cathy Whitten sang one with him. Jody Nix is out there, and our own Jerry Brownlow. Coming up in May, Moe Bandy. You got John Conlee coming, the Bellamy Brothers, David Ball. The Texas Swing Spectacular is going to be Bobby Flores, my good buddy Kelly Spinks, Will Banister. Johnny Bush and Tony Booth will be there on September the 7th. You got Mickey Gilly and Johnny Lee October the 12th. Keep up with it, OuthouseTickets.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on right now to some more great music. We're going to hear one right now from coming on April the 27th, Mr. John Conlee to the Coyote Country Store.
From Monday till Friday, I sell my time. They just want my body, they don't want my mind. Then I watch that old paycheck just slip through my hand. Can't even afford a cold beer with my friend. Ain't that a hell of a way to live out your life, knowing all your tomorrow will be just a lie? When the worries have stolen the dreams from your night, and there's nothing behind you and nothing inside. From daylight till midnight, her work goes on, raising our children and making our home. She needs a new dress, but the money's all gone, and what she needs most is some time all her own. Ain't that a hell of a way to live out your life, knowing all your tomorrow will be just a lie? When the worries have stolen the dreams from your nights, and there's nothing behind you and nothing inside, and there's nothing behind you and nothing inside.
Nothing behind you, nothing in sight. John Conlee, one more time. He will be at the Coyote Country Store April 27th. Again, their number 806-756-4330. One more time, tonight will be rescheduled. Don't show up in Gill tonight for T. Graham Brown. It's rescheduled because of the weather conditions not being very good for an outdoor event, unfortunately. But one thing about it, Becky will make things right. I promise you that. And you know, that's also brought to you by our dear friends at Kylitos Salsa Company, Kylitos. Their salsas are absolutely amazing. Many of you probably heard that letter I read from disc jockey Al Reynolds last week. He had sent me an email saying he made a big mistake. He bought several jars, should have bought a case. And he got the hot. Lives out in New York State. But the salsas are available in gentle, original, hot, scorching habanero, roasted, and chunky garlic, medium, and hot. The newest addition, of course, being the scary hot. The ghost pepper came out right around Halloween time. How appropriate. And it's available, of course, in all your Texas major supermarkets, as well as Walmart and Sam's Clubs in Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Kansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Texas. And growing. If it's not available in your area, order it online. You can order it by the case at Kylitos, Kylitos.com. They also have t-shirts and caps and such available as well. Tell them you heard about it right here on Billy Bowles Swinging Country. Well, folks, we're fixing to play you one right now from Billy Mata and Texas Tradition. And I'm hoping to get Billy on the phone right here in just a moment, and we'll visit with him about several things. This is Tommy Duncan, Volume 1.
Why don't you stay a little longer? See my blue-eyed Sally, she lays away down on Shinbone Alley. They're never on the gate, never on the door. The next house over is a grocery store. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off the coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer. Oh, now, here comes that Floyd fella. You can't go home if you're going by the mill, 'cause the bridge washed out at the bottom of the hill. Big creek's up and the big creek's level. Plow my corn with a double shovel. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer. Oh, that's that Roger fella.
sitting in the window singing to my love. Slop bucket fell from the window up above. Mule and a grasshopper eating ice cream. Mule got sick and they laid him on a beam. Stay all night, stay a little longer, dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer. Oh, talk to me, Richard. Yeah. Grab your gal and pat her on the head. She don't like biscuits, feed her cornbread. Girls on the big creek about have grown. Jump on a man like a dog on a bone. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Billy Mata in Texas Tradition from This Is Tommy Duncan Volume 1, Stay All Night, Stay a Little Longer. And joining me on the phone right now is my good friend Billy Mata. Good morning, Billy.
Good morning, Billy. How you doing today?
I am doing really well and much better since I reached you. You know, you always wonder about some of you musicians when it's like 10 o'clock in the morning or whatever.
Well, yeah, it's like anybody that works night shift. You know, they have to get their 8 hours sleep no matter what. And sometimes that requires us to sleep till 12 noon, you know, because traveling back from a show, you know, sometimes you don't get home till 5, 6, 7, or 8 o'clock in the morning.
Several things I do want to cover with you today, Billy. First of all, congratulations. Got to see you a couple of weeks back in Fort Worth, the Academy of Western Artists Will Rogers Award, where you won the Will Rogers Award for Western Swing Group of the Year.
Yeah, and it was a long time coming. We had won several awards through the years, vocalist and album, and I even got Entertainer of the Year one year, and we've never won a Group of the Year from the AWA, and we were nominated several years for it, but it's just an honor just to be nominated and to be amongst the group of all the people that are nominated. It's very rewarding for me to finally win it for the guys, you know. I couldn't do what I do without those fellows.
Absolutely, and it was a long time coming, but congratulations. Also, for anyone that does not know, you had a bit of an accident not long ago.
Yes, sir. We were on our way to San Angelo to play at the Concho Palace. We played the night before in Austin, and we were traveling on, I think it was Highway 71 near Brady, and it was drizzling. It had been drizzling all day, and we were traveling along at a regular speed, and all of a sudden, my truck started hydroplaning, and I have my trailer behind me, so once that starts happening, the trailer starts fishtailing, and then it pushes you wherever it wants to push you. And I had no control of the wheel, and all I could think of was the fellas that were in the truck with me, and thinking, please, God, just spare them. You know, if you're going to take anybody today, take me. And we wound up climbing an embankment about 6 or 7 feet high, and while doing that, the trailer detached itself from the truck and rolled over, and it totaled the trailer and damaged all my PA systems. And drummers are lucky. They're the luckiest people in the world. My drummer's drum set did not get a scratch on it, but boy, my PA took a beating. That was the least of my worries at the moment because I didn't know if we were going to get out of there. But the only thing I've experienced after the fact is, you know, I have a recurring back problem, and it's been bothering me a lot. But other than that, I just thank God that nobody got killed or maimed or anything like that. So I'm just very fortunate that I've had a lot of fans and friends that come up and helped out and donated towards the cause.
Well, absolutely. First I do want to say that, and I said this when I read, because I seen where Donna Sue posted, you know, oh my gosh, Billy's been in an accident or whatever, you know, and I'm trying to keep up with it, and they said it was near Brady. I said then, somehow in my mind, I just said, Tracy Pitcox is going to be a hero here. And sure enough, he was.
Yeah. Well, you know, he had no idea what had transpired. He only was getting word here and there, and so he him and his wife, Charla, came by, and they lent me the Heart of Texas van to gather up whatever equipment I had. I had no idea if any of it was working or not. So anyway, and it allowed me to take myself and my steel man home, and my bass player came by and picked up my sound man and my drummer. I was able to do that all within one weekend and get it all taken care of. So Tracy was Johnny on the spot for sure.
Absolutely. Now tomorrow afternoon from 2 to 8 p.m., ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have your pen and paper ready. If you're anywhere near San Antonio, Texas, you need to go to Martinez Social Hall. They're located at 7791 FM 1346 in San Antonio, and they're having a benefit for Billy Mata and Texas Tradition to help y'all recoup your equipment.
Oh, yeah, and I can't thank Brenda Yulevig and Bobby Flores, Justin Trevino. All these people have all stepped up before anything was even planned. They just wanted to do something, and so I'm very grateful for that. And because this sort of thing could happen to any of us, and it has happened to some of us. So I'm very blessed and grateful that these folks want to help me out in this way. So
you're blessed with good friends and a lot of good people in this industry. Folks, if you can be there tomorrow, be there. If you can't be, I'm going to take the liberty and do something right now, Billy. I'm going to give your address. If you can't make it to San Antonio and you would like to help out with this cause, please send a check, cashier's check, money order, whatever, to Billy Mata, P.O. Box 226, Lytle, Texas, Lytle 78025. You can also find this information on my group and on my personal Facebook timeline on Swingback, and we want to help out in any way we can there with you, Billy.
Well, thank you, Billy, so much. I appreciate it. You don't know what this means to me. You're doing this and all the people. It's just amazing the amount of people that have been so helpful without hesitation. Ever since then, every event I've been to, someone's come to shake my hand and there's money inside their hand.
That's great.
It just brings tears to my eyes every time I think about it, because I'm just really, really thankful. And as you well know, and a lot of people don't know, PA system and stuff can cost a lot of money.
Right.
It can cost in the tens of thousands, and it's our lifeblood. We can't function without it. So it'd be like you without a radio tower.
Right. And another thing we've got to talk about, and that's Bob Wills Day, the 48th annual Bob Wills Day celebration, Turkey, Texas. And you, of course, will be there. Tell us all about it, my friend.
Oh, it's just a wonderful weekend. Jason Roberts and myself, and of course the Texas Playboys, we all get together and have a great time, and we get to perform the music of Bob Wills and Texas Playboys and share it with all the people that come for the weekend. It's a pilgrimage of sorts for a lot of people who want and need to hear this music, and it's important for us to keep it alive, keep the spirit of Bob Wills alive, and we encourage everybody to make plans. It's always the last weekend of April, so if they could make it, they should.
Absolutely. It's April the 25th, 26th, and 27th for the official foundation events. And on Thursday night, the 25th, they got Daryl McCall, Tommy Hooker, and Dallas Wayne. I mean, my gosh, what a lineup. That's an incredible lineup. The next night, you and Jason and all the guys, that's like having Bob and Tommy back together again. And then
that's the whole point of us doing it,
Yeah, absolutely. And then you got Jay Cooker and the Outsiders closing out the dance Friday night. I mean, so much going on. It's just going to be an amazing time. Go to bobwillsday.com. Check it out. All the dancers are $20 a piece. There's the free outdoor concert and the parade. Just a full event schedule.
Come one, come all. You'll never forget it. And you'll want to do it every year.
Absolutely. Well, Billy, I know you've got to get busy with some things right now, but thank you so much for taking time out to visit with us this morning.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Billy. I appreciate it. And to all your listeners out there, thank you all for your kindness and everything else. And enjoy Swinging Country with Billy Bowles.
Thank you. Now we're coming out of this, folks, with The Kind of Love I Can't Forget. Billy Mata, Texas Tradition, Tommy Duncan, Volume 3, followed by one from Jason Roberts.
1, 2, 3.
kind of love I can't forget, dear.
What kind of love is that, Billy?
Was the love you gave to me.
Go on, my boy.
I had my chance, but now I suffer. My heart is filled with misery.
I'll sing it out, boy. Let's hear you.
Your truly fond and faithful heart, dear, should have never known distress.
I must confess, I don't like distress.
And in my sorrow now I'm weeping.
Awful low you was.
To you, sweetheart, I will confess.
All together now, all together.
Again, dear.
Talk it out, Billy, yeah.
We could live so happily. The kind of love I can't forget, dear, was the love you gave to me. Was the love you gave to me.
Howdy, everybody. This is Jason Roberts, and y'all are listening to my friend Billy Bowles on Swinging Country on KSSL. Radio good enough to make Bob Wills say, "Ow!"
I spent a week, one night in West Texas cotton field. Loaded up and roaring, it's a wonder that no one was killed. Must have been what Marshall Carson gave us. Not even old Doc Garner could have saved us. Spent a week, one night in a West Texas cotton field. Fell in love one night in a West Texas cotton field. Didn't take me long to figure out how bad my fate was sealed. I was gonna drive me crazy. Now she's the one that's calling me baby. Fell in love one night in a West Texas cotton field. You couldn't buy with all your money the good time that we had. Compared to other places, nowhere Texas just ain't half bad.
So many times I've told you I was leaving, and so many times how I tried, but saying you're leaving so much easier than leaving and saying goodbye. 'Cause every time I'd start to go, I wouldn't get 10 feet. Then I'd come running back like a runaway child who's afraid to cross the street. My mind might tell my lips to say it's over, but my heart would only say it's a lie. 'Cause saying you're leaving so much easier than leaving and saying goodbye. Every time I'd start to go, I wouldn't get 10 feet. Then I'd come running back like a runaway child who's afraid to cross the street. My mind might tell my lips to say it's over, but my heart would only say it's a lie. 'Cause saying you're leaving so much easier than leaving and saying goodbye, than leaving and saying goodbye.
Well, friends, I do hope you enjoyed that visit with Billy Mata. After the visit, we came out with The Kind of Love I Can't Forget. Billy Mata and Texas Tradition. This is Tommy Duncan, Volume 3. West Texas Cotton Field. Jason Roberts wrote that early one Saturday morning after an experience in Turkey, Texas. Ask him about it if you run into him in Turkey. And leaving and saying goodbye. Jody Nixon, the Texas Cowboys. One more time, friends. We'll keep you updated here on KSSL and on Billy Bowles Swinging Country as to all the happenings in Turkey, Texas. But go to bobwillsday.com and look up the entire schedule of events, many of which are free. The dancers are $20 each. And, of course, don't forget the parade, the free outdoor concert, the arts and crafts show, and just so much in Turkey. That's bobwillsday.com. Well, I'm going to play you some brand new to swinging country songs right now. And this first one I'm sending out to my dear friend Denise Peterson out there in Alberta, Canada. A fellow Canadian, Dick Dameron, who, by the way, just turned 85 recently on March the 22nd. He grew up in Canada, now residing in Mexico, and he has a song out called From Hell to Turkey, Texas. And indeed, a song, Terry Crabtree coming up, and Hello Honky Tonk Brothers. That's Burl and Ross Rutherford Brothers. Enjoy.
No more rolling down that dark and fiery highway. Gonna take my guitar, sit out in the shade. I know they'll say he faded into nothing. Some will say the old boy's got it made. I've been all the way from hell to Turkey, Texas, through the darkness and the naked light of day, burning out my heart and soul and dying for what I thought was living all these days. I guess it's time I had had a little talk with Jesus. I know it's time I had a little talk with me. Ain't it strange how long it takes to find the courage to ask the Lord if He won't set me free? Spent a lifetime searching for a good life, wild and crazy, strung out on the road, rolling around the world for years, just slowly dying and hiding in the heart of Mexico. Don't know why I never had a home and family. Don't know why I never had a dream come true. Guess it's 'cause I faded into nothing, just because they all said that's what I would do. Guess it's time I had a little talk with Jesus. I know it's time I had a little talk with me. Ain't it strange how long it takes to find the courage to ask the Lord if He won't set me free? I guess it's time I had a little talk with Jesus. I know it's time I had a little talk with me. Ain't it strange how long it takes to find the courage to ask the Lord if He won't set me free? Ask the Lord if He won't set me free.
I was tuning to a station on my radio, trying to find some new songs for a show. Suddenly a thought like a freight train hit me, to write a song and see how far I'd go. So I found a piece of paper and my guitar. I wrote down every word that came to mind, searching for my feelings through the whiskey, and wondering what the outcome's gonna be. A song I'd be able to pitch to a good-hearted label, maybe make me rich. A song that'll make them sing along. One to show how funny I can be, one that reeks of devil in me, one that makes them wonder what the hell that means. I need a song that'll make them see there's a good old country boy in me, and I ain't got a single thing to lose. I can make it happy, or I can make it sad and blue. I've wrote down everything I could think of. I'll leave my writing to another day. It's been 15 years since I tried. I ain't wrote a song since my daddy died.
show how funny I can be, one that reeks of devil in me, one that makes them wonder what the hell that means. I need a song that'll make them see there's a good old country boy in me, and I ain't got a single thing to lose. I can make it happy, or I can make it sad and blue.
So you thought real traditional country music no longer existed. Well, you found it today. It's right here on Billy Bowles Swingin' Country. It's every Saturday, 10 to noon Central, at KSSLFM.com, streaming around the world and locally at 107.3 and 94.1 FM. That's KSSL. Keep swinging country.
Hello, honky-tonk. Well, here I am again. I guess everybody's wrong every now and then. The one that said you're wrong has packed her bag, she's gone. Now, honky-tonk, you're like a long-lost friend. I met a woman here who said she'd love me. She took me in her arms and said you'd hurt me. She said you're not where I belong, and your jukebox songs are wrong. But now my life seems like your jukebox songs. Hello, honky-tonk. Well, here I am again. I guess everybody's wrong every now and then. The one that said you're wrong has packed her bag, she's gone. Now, honky-tonk, you're like a long-lost friend.
Well, the days get pretty long and hot by Thursday, and I feel like all the gods of love have cursed me. So I pack up all my tools, say goodbye to all the fools who haven't learned to walk away and say, hello, honky-tonk. Well, here I am again. I guess everybody's wrong every now and then. The one that said you're wrong has packed her bag, she's gone. Now, honky-tonk, you're like a long-lost friend. Mr. Honky-tonk, you're like a long-lost friend.
Well, folks, those were brand new songs to Swingin' Country. Let me know what you think of them and if you want to hear them again. That's kind of how it works, and we do appreciate the feedback that we get from the fans. Try not to put negative things on the Swing Back, please, and I do invite everyone to join Swing Back each Saturday morning during the show as it's playing. Vicki Konetka and Dina Wood operate what's known as Swing Back on my personal Facebook timeline, and it is for you to watch the show play out in pictures, to comment, to ask questions. It's just my little effort toward world peace, because people from all over the world watch and listen and chime in, make friends. A lot of friendships have been made from Swing Back, I'm very happy to say. Well, those of you that have known me for a very long time, growing up in the area, will remember before I left here and spent about 13 years in the Abilene, Texas area. I used to frequent the Red Raider Club in Lubbock, Texas an awful lot, and that was located on the old Tahoka traffic circle right off Avenue A next door to KCBD television studios. And for quite a few years, Larry Johnson Band played there Tuesday through Saturdays. And I recently, thanks to my good friend Royce Glenn, got a hold of a CD copy and a record copy of the great album that he put out back in 1983. Can you believe it? Don't seem like it's been 35 years ago since that album came out. But I used to dance to Larry Johnson's music every night nearly, and he has a song, an original, he wrote when he was 14 years old, as I recall, called Search. And I'm going to confess to you folks, that's probably my second favorite song in the world. Right behind Faded Love is Search. And we're going to hear it now. I didn't think I'd ever hear it again. And then we're going to follow it up with one that he would end one of his sets with always, the great classic American Trilogy. For all you folks that used to hang out at the Red Raider Club in Lubbock, you're really going to enjoy reliving some of these memories.
A search for one who will love me for what I am, and not for my image, not for my wealth. One who will love me and no one else. Search and you will find love. Search and you receive. But in caution, I missed her, I know. I've been hurt, torn down, finding the one for me. I'll have to be content to search eternally. Search and you will find love. Search and you receive. And you'll find someday the one that's in your dream. Search and you will find love. Search and you receive. Search and you find someday the one that's in your dream. Search and you find someday the one that's in your I wish I was in the land of cotton, Old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Oh, I wish I was in Dixie, away, away. In Dixieland, I'll take my stand to live and die. Dixie, away, away, away down south in Dixie, Dixieland, where I was born, early on one frosty morn. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Glory, glory,
Okay, I hope you folks enjoyed that as much as I did, and those of you that were here in Lubbock, Texas in those days, I hope you enjoyed the little trip back memory lane right there, and many of my best memories occurred and started at the Red Raider, and yes, quite a few of my worst memories as well, but all in all, it's a place that lives dear in my heart, even though it's been gone for quite some time now. Well, now we're going to hear from 3 songs I've introduced in recent history to swinging country, and we're going to hear one from Jay Cooker. Again, he'll be in Turkey, Texas. He's also, I think, going to be in Mineral Wells as well. We're going to hear one from 18-year-old Zach Clifton, and one that we World Radio premiered not long ago from Cowboy Joe Babcock. Enjoy these 3 great songs.
I'm talking to anyone around who's got the guts and won't back down. Hey, you, are you American? Do you have what it takes to be the best? Make no mistakes. Hey, cowboy, are you American? And you've got the nerve, you've got the fight to stand up and do what's right every time you're back against the wall. Well, it takes a special breed of man to do the things no other can. Someone who ain't afraid to give his all. So, cowboy, pull your hat down tight, lay it on the line. That's what it takes to be American. Yeah, we got the nerve, we got the grit. We don't back down, we never quit. We're proud to say we're American. Yep. Stands for everyone who wave a flag and never run. It stands for all the things we ought to be. As we gather in his name tonight, remember those who fought the fight, the ones who gave their all for you and me. So cowboy, pull your hat down tight, lay it on the line tonight, 'cause that's what it takes to be American. I'm talking to every one of you that bleeds red, white, and blue. I'm proud to say we're American.
Hey folks, this is Jay Cooker. You're listening to KSSL, Swinging Country, Slayton, Texas, with my friend Billy Bowles. And Billy, thank you for playing one of mine.
There's a beautiful fiddle on the wall. It's been such a long time since it's seen a stage, but today I thought I might take it all. Lord, it's been 30 years since it's been played. So y'all listen to the sound of country music, as pure and as raw as it'll ever get. That fiddle on the wall makes such a pretty southern drawl, a sound that country music seemed to forget. Fiddle on the wall, it'll sure make you swing. Two-stepping waltz, it can make you dance right out of your socks. You'll be swaying all night in your lover's arms. You'll be listening to the sound of country music, as pure and as raw as it'll ever get. That fiddle on the wall has such a pretty southern drawl, a sound that country music seemed to forget. That fiddle on the wall makes such a pretty southern drawl, a sound that country music seemed to forget.
walked those golden stairs, and I heard a lovely angel band playing music way up there. It was Bob and all the playboys playing music for the king. And I thought how marvelous it is that the Lord loves Western swing. Now David loved the Lord, and the Lord loved David too. He had the gift to soothe the soul of Saul when he was blue. He loved to sing and dance, played an instrument with strings. That's why I'm pretty sure, my friend, that the Lord loves Western swing. Oh, the Lord gave us music to soothe and lift the soul, and He'll be coming back someday when you hear that trumpet blow. Oh, the good book says it's good to play the temporal dance and sing. That's why I'm pretty sure, my friend, that the Lord loves Western swing. That I am stretching things when I say the things I do, but heaven is a paradise where all our dreams come true, and the good Lord is the one who gives the gift to pick and sing. That's why I'm pretty sure, my friend, that the Lord loves Western swing. Oh, when I get to heaven and I walk those golden stairs, I hope there'll be some fiddles just to greet me when I'm there. Oh, the good book says it's good to play the temporal dance and sing. That's why I'm pretty sure, my friend, that the Lord loves Western swing. That's why I'm pretty sure, my friend, that the Lord loves Western swing.
Once again, I want to thank Billy Mata for joining me and Jimmy Burson, and hope you enjoyed today's show. Thank you for listening, wherever in the world you're listening and however you're listening. We love you, appreciate you, and until next time, may God bless you and yours. Keep swinging country, y'all. Adios.